What the? You know what? We just gonna leave that off. Because I'm trying to get to this drink. Yer! Welcome to Good Vibe Poor Choices. It's your boy Danger, and I'm here with the first drink review of 2026. I told y'all in 2025 I was gonna come out with more content. The year didn't quite start out the way I wanted it to, but it's February, it's Black History Month, so we're gonna get into it. Right now, I got something special for y'all. On top of a drink review, I'm also gonna do an unboxing. 2026, I told y'all I'm gonna come out with more content. I'm gonna put y'all on all of the stuff I'm using, from cups to stirrers, all of that. But before I get to this unboxing, this is gonna be special for Black History Month. We're doing everything that's black owned, black operated liquors. In case y'all didn't know that there's a lot of other people out there that's creating liquors that aren't famous. Kevin Hart got some dope stuff. Of course, you know, I love me some, I love whiskey. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to get into what those whiskeys are. Everybody knows who Uncle Ramirez is. If you don't know who that is, get off the channel. But before we start there, you know what it is. We got to get into the pregame, aka the side sip, whatever you want to call it, because my throat's a little dry. Pause. And before you start the car, you got to warm the engine, right? So that's what the side sip, aka the pregame is. Excuse me. This is a neutral strawberry lemonade. And you get you one of these Yeti things, you know what I'm saying? Keeps your drink cool the whole time for the summertime. Oh, good God, that's good. And something else, I stopped drinking a lot of beer in the interest of staying healthy. These are like 100 calories. You go drink a bunch of them. I wouldn't suggest that you do, but as for me, I drink a lot of them and the calories ain't as high. But that's only if you're working out. If you like beer, I'm not shunning you, anything like that. But for me, and my workout goals and what I'm trying to do for 2026, these work just fine. So for the first box, right? Don't y'all be weird and try to get my address up off of here, because there's a lot of weird stuff going on out there. So we're gonna open this first box, right? Woo! I hope they ain't got all them peanuts in there. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. You get something and they got all them little styrofoam thingies that get all over the floor. Nothing pisses me off more than that. But it's better that it show up unbroken, right? So for this first box, I'm pretty sure I got it off of Caviar. It was a pre-order from Uncle Nearest, right? I couldn't get in my area. Fawn Weaver had pulled up and I was out of town at the time. So if you live in places like Virginia and Maryland and stuff like that, and you can't always get it, there's places that you could get stuff that you can't get in the store. I took it and I pre-ordered it, but I definitely got to get the one that's signed by Fawn Weaver. 2026, I promise I'm going to try my best to make it to one of her events and get one of these bottles signed. Nonetheless, here we go. Caviar did a good job. I'm pretty sure it is Caviar. Yeah. You see that? You ain't got to worry about that thing showing up broken, right? So here it is, the first bottle. Woo, it's tight. Uncle Nearest Cognac Cask, 124 proof. I can't wait to break into this. Once again, black owned and operated Uncle Nearest. If you don't know who that is, step your game up. Shout out to Fawn Weaver again. I'm trying to let you know I'm pulling up to one of those events. Another box that I got was a liquor that my homegirl in Georgia had told me about, right? I couldn't get it here, of course. So I got a good network of friends and family that when I say I like something, they send it to me. So shouts out to her. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm doing my best to make sure I don't put my address on here. Well, I can't believe we living in these times where people want to zoom in and try to pull up to your crib. Don't do that, though. Don't pull up to my crib unless you want to be put on a t-shirt. You did a good job wrapping that. I'm going to have to clean all this up. Once again, they don't have those little styrofoam peanuts in there. Thank the Lord for that, because I hate those. Oh, and they got a nice little skirt on. All right, so this one right here is called Edmund's Honor. It's a straight bourbon whiskey finished in cognac cask, right? Just like that one, but it says cognac cask. This is a cognac cask. It says pure vanilla essence. That sounds dope. Let me let y'all see that bottle right there. I can't wait to break into this one. I can't wait to get into all of them. I'm super excited about this. And this last box, I'm gonna shout him out. His name is Your Friend Charles. Your friend. You are friend Charles. And he's somewhere in Maryland. I saw him on IG. I shouted at him in a DM. And then I went to his website. Now this man has curated a website with nothing but black beers, wines, liquor. He put it all together in one spot. So if you're looking for these liquors that I'm opening today, please hit him up. It's your friend Charles on IG. Through his IG, he has the link for you to go ahead and order some of these awesome bottles. Once again, it's Black History Month, so we putting on for the city. All right, your friend Charles. Everybody else came with the bubble wrap. Let's see what you got going on in here. Your friend Charles is my friend Charles now, because when I say these things ship quick, they ship quick. I got mine in 2 days, but I think we're in the same state. Nonetheless, let me get that up out of here. Oh, bubble wrap. Thank you. I think I'm gonna save some of these sleeves. So like, I'm trying to create a network of, you know, us people that like to pour up and drink and sip, and we do alcohol reviews. Hit me up, DM me on IG. It's Mr. Dangerfields on YouTube. I mean on IG. And then let's exchange bottles. I send them to you, you send them to me. I would like to create that network, because sometimes I might have something that you can't get and vice versa. Look at this. Yeah, see, the shipping is A1. Your friend Charles, my friend Charles, you doing your thing. My friend Charles, you doing your thing. This first one is a signature rock vodka, Arthur Wheeler Spirits Company. It's a vodka. I'm gonna try this one. Of course, let's let y'all see that bottle right there. Cool. I like vodka too. Whiskey is my go-to, but like we don't discriminate around here. We try not to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna save those sleeves though. So if somebody needs something, let me know. And oh, you paying for it though. You gotta be on my friends and family list to get it for free. And in 2026, we coming out, the people and the followers. I don't want to call y'all followers. I'm gonna call y'all family. It's gonna be called Poor Folk, the P-O-U-R folk. You know what I'm saying? Because we family like that. So shout out to my poor folk. Everybody who subscribed already, y'all poor folk. Go on the website and go order you. I'm going to come out with the poor folk shirts. Get you the poor folk shirts or the GVPC merch at www.anxietyisreal.net. All of this stuff, you see this shirt right here? This is on anxietyisreal.net. We make all of our own merchandise, and just go on there and check it out. We're not going to get too deep into that. And then this right here is called Los Hermanos 1978 Tequila. It's a Reposado. My favorite tequilas are Reposados. You can do the Cristalinos and stuff like that. Again, I don't discriminate. I have all of them, but if I have to go to one, it's going to be these. It's going to be a Reposado. I haven't tasted this one yet. Once again, these 3 bottles right here came from you are friend Charles on IG. And now he's our friend, my friend of GVPC. He's Poor Folk. Welcome to the Poor Folk family. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, we got 4 spirits right now. I think I'm going to make, get that up out of here, an old fashioned. Because why not? You know what I'm saying? It's one of my favorite drinks. But what I'm going to do is, I'm going to make it with the Uncle Nearest. Nah. We're going to say this for a special occasion, because I got to taste this straight. Pause. Is that pausable? Somebody let me know in the comments. Is that a pause moment? Anyway, I'm going to sit these on the floor to get them out the way so you can have a good shot of what it is I'm doing up here while I make this old fashioned. I think I'm gonna use this Edmund's Honor. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, the bottle is super sexy. You know what I'm saying? I like to use the word sexy. And I like the way it looks. And I got rave reviews from my friend in Atlanta. She said it was good, so we're gonna find out. And then we're gonna take the fun stopper off, because we're not trying to stop the fun. We trying to get all the way up in there. I'm wilding. Anyway, we're going to go to Edmund's Honor. And what I'm going to do right now is, I'm going to take a shot of it and taste it first. Right? To make sure, you know, it has a good profile. I don't doubt that it has a good profile. I want to see if I could taste that vanilla come through and what it might taste like in an old fashioned. Either way, I'm making it. But let me cleanse my palate first. Oh, it's so good. Get these Yeti things. I'm trying to let y'all know. I swear by Yeti. Don't let me down. So I'm going to bring my Yeti ice bucket out. Go get my Good Vibes Poor Choices shot glass from up here. Also available on the website, www.anxietyisreal.net. We're going to take the top off this, and we're going to taste it first. Ooh, nice pop. Smells amazing. I don't really smell it. I don't get the vanilla on the nose, but we shall see. I'm not gonna pour a full shot. This is what we call a corner jump. Go to the old video, it'll tell you what a corner jump is. It's the one that keep you in the game. The ones that y'all might want to pour up when you watching 4 quarters of football or basketball. But if you ready to get wild and get turned up like that, that's on you. I'm gonna taste this. Yo, as a shot by itself, you get the vanilla. It's very subtle. It doesn't taste artificial. If you know anything about me, I hate artificial flavors in liquor because it throws things off, in my opinion. But I think this is gonna make a really, really dope old fashioned. It's good as a shot. It's very, very smooth. Oh, also, I wanted to tell you before I get into this old fashioned, if you want to learn more about those liquors, as he built the website, it tells you the story of who owns these liquors, where they're from, all of that stuff. I don't know personally. I didn't get into the story, but that being said, not only did he say you can buy these liquors, he gives you the backstory. So go to his website anyway, and go to mine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make an old fashioned, and we're gonna get some of this ice up out of here, and I'm gonna do it in this thing. This is actually the way you're supposed to make an old fashioned. I do different variations depending on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I just want to get straight to it. Other times I muddle. Other times I use sugar, simple syrup, and all of that other stuff. But today I'm gonna do it short and sweet, to the point, right? So if you go back to another one of our videos, this is the old fashioned mix by Belden's Best, and it says handcrafted natural ingredients. I told you about the natural ingredients in that same video. It says 3 parts cheap bourbon. We're not using cheap bourbon because this ain't cheap. We did an old crow old fashioned, and it was amazing. So if that was amazing, I know this is gonna be amazing. And it says, does it say how many ounces? 1 part. 3 parts, 1 part. Okay, so it says 3 parts of this, 1 part of this. So let me get my jigger. Where's my jigger? Oh, right here in front of me. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. Get these glasses too. Good vibes, poor choices. AnxietyIsReal.net. You already know www. We're gonna shake this up. My boy Belden made this, and it was so amazing, right? So we're gonna do 1, 2. Oh, I did it in reverse. So since it was supposed to be 2 parts of that, right? No, 3 parts of this. Since I did 2 of these, I'm gonna do 4 of these to even it out. It's okay to make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Because I went against myself in 2026. My apologies. LGIF, liquor goes in first. That's where I messed up. I'm all discombobulated, but hey, we gonna get it right. So since we did 2 parts, we're gonna do 4 shots. Calm down. 1, 2. Let's go 3.5. Nah, we're gonna go 4. Why not? I'm at home. I'm not driving nowhere. 4, right? And the best thing about the way that I did this, in my opinion, is the fact that everything that you need, you don't need no simple syrup, anything. All of that is already made in here. And he didn't do it with simple syrup. Once again, go back to the old video. He'll tell you how he made it. Simply amazing. We're gonna stir this up, right? Don't you ever use these cubes like this from the refrigerator in your old fashioned. We're not doing that. Put this in the sink right here. Get you some of these, the square blocks. Utter disgust if you desecrate an old fashioned with the mini ice cubes. Don't do that. If that's all you got, you can. I'm not out here to shame nobody, but like if you're gonna do it the right way. And these silicones things ain't even that expensive. But I do want to get me one of those sphere ice makers. That's next. I gotta get me one of those in the interest of just, you know what I'm saying, having that so the spheres come out. It also makes it so the liquor doesn't infuse with the water as fast, which you don't drink the water. You don't drink the drink for the water. You drink the drink for the alcohol, right? Make sure you get one of these strainers like this. We're just gonna strain this in here, like so. I'm sure I'm gonna have enough for a couple more. Yeah, Danger, you did that right. You did that right. We're in the building, but I'm not done yet. I'm feeling kind of lively tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and get the cherry. Make sure you use the right cherries. Don't you use those, I don't even know how you say it, maraschino or whatever. Yeah, this is a refrigerator in the wall. Don't you use those maraschino joints. You better get the ones that's infused. You should get the ones. I'm not here to tell y'all what to do. I'm just here to make suggestions. I know this is gonna make a mess. I know it. I'm kind of OCD when it comes to stuff spill, but I got plenty of rags back here. I'm gonna just clean that up. We're gonna hit it with the cherry. Wow. Then we're gonna get it. These are the Collins Candied Orange Twist. Simple, right? You know what I'm saying? When you go to the bar, whoa, they got the top on this thing. Oh my God. Oh, here we go. That's because it's syrupy and it sticks, you know what I'm saying? I've been in the gym, so I got the top off of there before y'all get to laughing. Y'all might want to do the same. It got a lot of this, I want to call it goop. I try not to get that in there because it'll change the profile of the drink. But if you're making it the old-fashioned way with the simple syrup and stuff like that, sometimes I take a little bit of this cherry juice and I drizzle a little in there. That's a little best kept secret by your boy Danger. But now the secret is out. So now y'all can do the same thing. Put the top back on here. Is this top the right top? Let me put this back in the West Coast. I'll be messing up, man. Is this the right top for this one? What the? You know what? We just gonna leave that off. Because I'm trying to get to this drink. So that's the right one. It's just cross-threaded. Nope. It do go in reverse. Let me leave that alone. Anyway. Salute. Cheers, whatever you want to say. And then we're gonna rate this from 1 to 5. 1 being trash, aka a basuda. 5 being whatever you want to call it. You could call it lit. You could call it very good. But on the GVPC scale, 1 is the worst, 5 is the best. We do 1, 1.5 on the halves. We don't do the 0.8. I don't even know what a 0.8 would be on a drink. Salute. I almost threw my glasses like this is tennism. This right here, hold on. Before I rate it, I'm going to sip it again because this is so good. And I'm so glad that I got more left over. Oh my God, this is good. Look, it's the first drink of 2028. It's February, Black History Month once again. And I'm going to give it a 5. You know I'm biased when it comes to liquor. I'm biased when it comes to old fashions, especially since I made it. But I'm giving it a 5. One thing I can say is that when I mixed it with Belden's old fashioned mix, right? You really don't get the vanilla, but you don't need the vanilla. I was hoping I could get a little bit more vanilla to come through. As a shot, as a neat drink, you'll definitely enjoy this. Like I tasted it earlier before. But look, this is a 5 all day, every day. It's your boy Danger. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those notification bells. So when dope content like this drop in 2026, you're not late to the party. Once again, I made y'all a promise of 2026. We're expanding the platform. We're going to get into some subjects, all good vibes. You know what I'm saying? We're not getting into the high value, man, low value, man. We talking about stuff that's going to bring us together, old school things, because I'm an old cat. Just the subjects are to be determined, but just know this ain't going to be your regular podcast. Thanks for tuning in, and we out. 1.